The moment I decided to main Clancy, they killed him. Hello guys and welcome to another video. In this one, we'll be reworking Clancy so that he would become a viable or at least a balanced brawler. Because let's be honest, he is currently not. In his prime, he was heavily carried by his extreme damage output, the dash gadget that would for some reason stun, and especially the extreme speed at stage 3. We'll start the rework by buffing his stage 1 and stage 2 damage, making it go from 1200 to 1400. 1200 as a damage dealer is literally pathetic. I should stop saying literally, it's literally, oh my. Anyways, then his supercharge rate would go from 8 to 7 hits. Already, it's quite a nightmare to even reload with this brawler, and to even upgrade because it takes him like 9 hits. So I think this would make him a little better. And moving on to stage 2, I'm giving it an interesting buff. He will go from normal to fast. Now hold your horses. I know you're panicking. I know you know how impactful speed balance changes are with the Shelly speed buff and Pearl and other examples. But you know that Meg speed buff from fast to very fast in her little form? That didn't really impact her that much. It didn't make her broken. And we're speaking of a brawler that has a stage he will just temporarily go through, unless, you're unlucky, as in Clancy Stage 2. And then we'll have the damage also be buffed from 1200 per bullet to 1400, so from 2400 to 2800 for Stage 2. However, Stage 3 should really be nerfed. It just makes him one of the best brawlers all of a sudden. For starters, his main attack damage will be reduced from 1600 to 1400, effectively going from a total of 6400 to 5600. I don't know who thought that giving this guy more damage, like way more damage than Bull on close range, would be balanced. Now we'll go for his kit, as in Star Powers, Gadgets, and Hypercharge. So we'll start off with this gadget right here, Marine Resources. It is probably the only gadget in Brawl Stars that becomes useless after a while. A gadget that you literally cannot use because, sure, it speeds up your upgrading, but once you're at stage 3, you're just left with this green button sitting there. So let's make it so that if Clancy is already at stage 3, he would get maybe a 25% shield for 5 seconds instead of getting that useless token charge buff. And then his star powers, I think they're quite balanced. Most people go for the recon one because the other one, the pumping up, is extremely situational, mainly used in those game modes where there's the glitch of the bots actually farm your super. So I was thinking about giving pumping up an interesting rework, inspired from Clash Royale. Mother Witch in Clash Royale converts anything she kills into a pig, and it leaves a curse effect. She doesn't have to make that final hit, that fatal hit. So I'm thinking about making Clancy have the exact same thing. Instead of him having to deal that final hit, his hits will leave a 0.5 seconds curse on opponents, and if they die, he will automatically reload all his ammo. Now, Fang has a similar thing with his star power, but he has to dash on opponents, and already his super deals decent damage. However, Clancy, he has to waste a lot of ammo, and the timing should be insane, so making it have a curse would probably make it, actually better, and make more people consider choosing it. Now for the Hypercharge, one of the worst things I've ever seen. Instead of buffing his previous stages, it only makes the third one even more toxic. It literally needs the exact same time you would need to get to stage 3, as in 18 hits? 18? How is that even balanced? So, let's make the Hypercharge rate go from 3.8% to 5.7%. So it's technically a 50% buff. It sounds like a lot, but in compensation, we'll be nerfing the Hypercharge damage buff from 25% to only 5%. Because this Hypercharge is not only is it extremely difficult to get, but it only makes stage 3 much worse to deal with, and 59,000 damage does not sound good at all. I think that should be it concerning Clancy. I hope you liked the video, and I hope Supercell liked the video, because I want my boy to be viable. I got him in a legendary star drop, and only a few days later, he got that speed buff at nerf at stage 3. Alright, anyways, yeah, see you in the next one.